I spent 200 days in RimWorld and I defeat Apokriton and finish every ending. I'm playing on the hardest difficulty. Welcome back to RimWorld. If you haven't watched 100 days, then watch that before this. Anyways, this is our research. We're researching shields. On day 102, we continue to mine to grow more fungus. Gold is also required for crafting and might just get all the components. We tried to use a conversion ritual on Donut, but it fails. The days were calm as we research, but we finally get our first baby. It will be named Siap and go back in the growth vat until it's 3 years old. We research some more and paint our colony yellow. We extract more ovums out of silver to get more kids. This requires more food, so more hunting. Donut, our meleeist, is converted and released as I craft more armor and more mining. Sacred is a crafting god and makes masterwork armor. I decorate the flooring on our colony and make sterile materials in the freezer. We mine east of us where we found thin-roofed area and place down a ground-penetrating scanner. I wanted to get another mechanitor, so let's get that, but food is always scarce. We are at the complex. Sacred becomes a mechanitor and we find nothing else. We head off to another nearby complex. I also caravan Hank to find more components. We find tons of mechanoids. Let's kill them. Have to micromanage Hank as well. We find crates and tons of advanced components. After it is done, they head on back to base. Hank couldn't haul all of the components back though, so we pick it up. We smooth in the base and the caravan is back. Dead corpses bring on wealth, so molotovs are used. It is quite cold in winter, so more heaters are installed as well as more vents. But for high mech tech, the war queen needs to be defeated. But Siap becomes a child. She can fight for us. Whilst we wait, a large mech gestator is placed. We need ciphers, but here comes the war queen. I forgot we still had molotovs, but it is dead. We rest and another child is born. She will be named Zero. Next few days we repaired and scrap what nutrifungus lies. I make more crafting shelves and take care of the baby before a psychic ship comes along. I need Hank to get more components though. Not the Empire. Oh, it's on the mining map. We flee from there. Right now we wait for multi-analyzer and use work drive on Sacred to craft us more shotguns. But this psychic drone is huge. The mechs are too strong though. We get EMP grenades and celebrate a party. Right here a mortar can be placed, and finally more growing area east of us. A mech cluster. Since the ship is defended well enough, Sacred crafts high explosive shells. Child slavery will be abundant, so Siap will get in the subscore soft scanner. Ciphers, yup, as fertile fields proved useful for the Devil Strand. West of us, Lion and Hank strip mines the mountain for resources, and right now we get a minus 40 moody buff. I need to think of a plan. We have just researched rifles and work on multi-analyzer. Assault rifles are needed out on the open fields. A very useful quest. Snipers for a cataphract helmet. We accept, but dogs need to be taken care of. This tox gas kills you in minutes. We can't stay in it. Unfortunately, Donut is severely poisoned. Instead of fleeing, we had to kill them off, but it's done and dusted. Oh well, another raid. Classic Randy sending chaos onto my map. I closed the door to get them to fight each other. Okay, let's open the door. Have to stay off the gas. I won't be surprised if everyone gets lung cancer. Mike gets up, but one shot and he's downed. They're all dead once again and the base is a mess. Can't let this sit or you get something worse than tox gas. Thank God for mechanoids to repair the base for us. This defoliator ship sends us mad animals as well. The shuttle for the quest arrived and we haul and send it off back to the quest giver. Silver wears that and the insanity lands. Our first batch of deep ore is steel. I plan out this contraption. It is quite far from the base though. Once it's up, we have thousands of steel at our disposal. Look at all that human fart gas. We wanted to poke at the defoliator, but this thing is huge. We back off for now. Silver scanned a batch of plasteel in our kill box and from a caravan we sell off this. The defoliator now sends manhunting animals back to kill them. The rue these days I think of a plan to try to take this on. At least a steady supply of steel is coming in. I also have Lion become a psycaster. Why not? And yet another baby. He will be named Hero. The cleaner bot cleans up the growth vat liquid. A great opportunity. The droner has manhunted Thrombos. I need to kill this. But I just end up downing Sacred. We tend to each other and fight. I use Lion's ability to light up, hence increase accuracy here. Just as victory was seized, Randy sends us a toxic apocalypse. No devil strand, I guess. Sterile materials and thrombos in the freezer as we organ harvest wasters from earlier. I want them in the rip scanner so we can get fabric cores and paramedics. But Hank lost his lung in the mech battle, so another one is in. But of course, Randy miniguns these events out. Silver preheats the oven for them though. Fortunately, only our fields burned down. Infections appear, but with our medical skill they never kill us, and the mech cluster from earlier needs to be destroyed. Our wealth is quite high. From that cluster we store the unstable cells where they are safe, and finally get ciphers whom are essential for tox and impid raiders. At last, one of our constructoids make a multi-analyzer, and as a trader calls us, we trade away all of this. Sacred makes masterwork from dusters as we scan more steel. West of the crafting room we mine barracks and storage rooms since the kids need somewhere to sleep. But a huge pack of dogs come. The Agrihand was stuck as the fourth baby is born, Major Stubbs. The colony always needs to be beautiful, so we smooth in walls and I watch the toxic fallout disappear live. This next cipher is named Scissors, and with high mech tech a fabric or in paramedic can be gestated. Another psychic ship with Diabolus. Luckily a mortar is something we have now. Okay, the kids will have EMP grenades. Let's do this. The rest of the mechs are scattered. We kill them all. Whilst hauling the spoils of war, fabrication is acquired. I plan out the fabrication bench and chair, and the Diabolus destroyed one of 2 deep drilling. Hank mined steel since components take 12 steel to craft. We install mech boosters where mechanoids work the most and use our children to make more ciphers. I replace our defensive choke point with plasteel since it has the highest hit points, and make our mace of death. This thing will have tox gas and wooden barricades for heat and expanded choke point defenses. Nothing will get through this. Well, maybe breachers. Tox gas needs to be researched as IEDs. It is all up. And our fabric core fabricates components 24/7. You are better than Homo sapiens, crafty. From another caravan, I sell off items for medicine. The day after, we smooth in walls and plan out outdoors for faster travel time. As yet another non-human raid was sent here, only a bunch of ciphers though. After the fact, I realized we need more plasteel walls. Silver was pregnant though, so she will give birth. When using drills, you might penetrate some insects though. Thanks to there being chem fuel generators, they always catch on fire. We have a lot of research. Let's just finish it all up. Next few days was just finally tuning the base as yet another insect got penetrated. They burrow up, but destroying chem fuel generators wasn't a wise choice. We use mechs to clear off fire and mine steel for more advanced and regular components. A quest for Tox Immune could be useful. There are only a few batches of steel on the surface. We will scrap every single thing, but Tox storage was getting tight. Time for endgame. Apokryton will be summoned. This thing is the hardest boss. Can we kill it? We studied the nanochip to acquire research for destroying tox packs and ultra mech tech, but we work on advanced fabrication first. We expand upon the research room and all the babies are up. It will be named Nolt. The base was productive, but thrombos show up. I need more dusters. Dormant recharging ciphers work, but it's slow, so I will make a large recharger. And since it's winter, I need heaters on our crops to make them grow at a normal rate. West of the base, we need more tox pack storage. A huge cold snap sets the place to the ice age and we mine the last steel on the surface. After some time, Siap becomes a 7-year-old. She will get these traits. Food was running low again though. Inside of our research room, I will have medical beds and everything. Thankfully it's winter, so the bodies don't give off rot stink. Lots of chunks outside and the tox pack storage is expanded upon. Advanced fabrication is done, so ultra mech tech it is. The base was running well the next few days. But the quest for tox immunity is completed, and I work on bionics for everyone. Lots of ambrosia in spring, and I've not tried xenogenetics yet, so let's get that. But I wanted a few Diabolus chips as well. As a trader came and provided, Salty Donut took some damage, so we patch him and Hank up and replace them with bionics. Our base essentially only needs research and components for now. We need to prepare for ship launch eventually. Here's the Xenogenetics tab. A horrible accident has occurred. A robot tripped on a tox gas mine. I also constructed a transpod launcher and launched pollution packs to pirate factions before more mech clusters embark, as well as insects. While we rest from the infestation, we arrive at the mech cluster. At home it's calm, but on the way home, the caravan ambushes us. We pack up and head on back. These ciphers are lifesavers. Wait, they kill things, never mind. Constructoid constructs a booster in the hospital and we recharge our bots. West of the base I need an ideology room as well. Now in summer we have Ambrosia and Devilstrand coming in before another infestation. After it's done, we rest, but not for long. The Empire. The whole base has been ravaged. Is this the end? We tend to ourselves and think of an optimal plan. Luckily, somehow mechs raid us and we try to kill them all. That was the toughest raid yet. Our whole base is destroyed, but we patch it all up. If we were to get raided now, we will die. And our colonists are absolutely sad. We need more power. Anyways, will we rebuild the base? In 300 days we will see. If you want to continue on the safe founding, consider becoming a Patreon member. Anyways, thanks to my Patrons and members, and if you're bored and watch this video next.